Hey everybody, Lucky with the Milwaukee Buckets here with week 6 game against Set5Pass. So my prep was here. I brought my Marsham with the Violet because what other item am I gonna run on it? With Stealth Talk, Earthquake, Rest, and Sleep Talk. Max physical defense. Um Stealth Talk was just for hazards and so I could get like weaken Beedrill with Earthquake, Stealth Talk. Then to keep healthy I had Rest Talk, so I wasn't like set up fodder for Suicune, even though I probably still was. Then we're having our first debut member here from a long time ago, Hitmonlee. Would play forward with Reckless, High Jump Kick, Stone Edge, Bullet Punch, and Knockoff. Now, originally I had Venusaur on the team, but like, I didn't think she did much, so then I put like Bruce Lee on the team, my Hitmonlee. And Reckless High Jump Kick hits everything that doesn't have Protect really hard, and then Stone Edge for the Zapdos Bullet Punch was if I got a hit off with Earthquake, I could just Revenge Beedrill with that and knock off because I needed a fourth move. Now, Thick Daddy has Figgy Berry with Gluttony this week. He likes his berries. With the moves Curse, Recycle, Facade, and Earthquake, this basically prevented, like, if Suicune Scald burned me, I could, like, Facade. My Facade would get a lot stronger with this EV spread. That's standard for this set. My November set was a little weird this week, not gonna lie. I was Flinium Z with Infiltrator with Air Slash, Taunt, Super Fang, and U-Turn. Not really sure why Air Slash was here. Maybe for like Buzzwole if he brought that, but I don't see why he would. Or Beedrill, so I can OHKO it better. Taunt was here for shutting down Suicune with Super Fang, so that way, like, yeah, I didn't have to deal with that as hard. And then U-Turn was for like momentum. And then my EV spread, I had max. I was modest and only 329 speed, so I outsped everything except for Beedrill and Scarf Users. But he didn't. I don't think he would have had any Scarf Users this week. I don't think on his team. And then the rest I just put into HP. Going on to my next member, I had Raikou here with leftovers, Calm Mind, Roars, Thunderbolt, and HP Ice. Roar over sub to like phase out Suicune, Zygarde, if Zygarde isn't set up yet, stuff like that. And then last but not least, we got Spectre the Spiritomb, Infiltrator with Foul Play, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp, and Pursuit, and Max Physical Defense. Okay, getting into the game, looking at my matchup, I had a terrible matchup this week. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I should have lost this. Suicune, if it's set up, just destroys me. Zapdos could have been annoying with Volt Switch and Toxic. Like, what am I gonna do against that? Metagross is just a monster against my team. Like, Snorlax can't do anything until it has, like, a curse set up. And Raikou does not want to take an Earthquake, so really my best answer to this is Spiritomb and Marshtomp. Diancie was a problem, and yes, I did know he had a Diancie when I was prepping. I just think that it was really strong, and I guess Marshtomp, Snorlax were my best answers against it. Like, I couldn't really bring this, I couldn't really bring that in, and I can't bring this into it. Beedrill's a monster. If this was Swords Dance, I don't know what set he was, but at this point, but if it was Swords Dance, I'd basically have 6 0'd again. Like, let's just be real. And if this had like Coil, I thought Coil Dragon Dance, I probably lost too. So let's see how the game goes. So I lead off with my Marshy as he just leads Beedrill. He Mega Evolves and clicks U-turn, not wanting to give me chip, but then he goes Metagross here. And I thought this was an interesting play. Because like he had a Suicune that he could easily have set up with, or Zygarde, or even go on Zapdos. Like I don't know if he just predicted me to go for rocks here. But like to me, I thought getting damage on Beedrill was more important at this point, where Beedrill's gonna just literally like sweep through my team whenever it wants to. So that's why I clicked Earthquake there, and it does 43%. Then he goes into Suicune. As I go into my Spiritomb, I don't know why he went Suicune, probably to set up at this point. I think he's realizing why I did that. But then he forgets about Infiltrator, and he lets me just Toxic this. So I was really happy, because this thing swept me last season, and I did not want that to happen again. I go LT Gray as he... What does he do? He reveals his own Toxic, and it lands, and I'm like, well, I'm not sweeping with you this time, even though I probably couldn't anyways. He just lets me roar here. If I had click Thunderbolt there, I think this would have almost dropped or come close to dropping, so I don't know why he did that when Metagross was so good against me, but I'm not really sure about that. The Marshtomp comes back in, he sets up his rocks, he goes Zapdos as I just set up my rocks. Yeah. And then I go Snorlax trying to set up on this thing. As he reveals extra sensory now. I thought that was pretty interesting because, like, that covered my Venusaur really well because Zapdos can't really touch Venusaur outside of that. So that was really good prep on his part. And then he goes Suicune as I just curse up here. But I probably should have just gotten some damage off, but I didn't want to reveal what set I was yet. So then I'm just going to double back into LT Gray on the next Toxic, trying to prevent that from coming out. As now I'm just able to fire off a free Thunderbolt on my next turn. So then he goes into Diancie, and I'm like, okay, I'll take damage on this thing, no problem. Um, yeah, in hindsight, I think if he went Zygarde there, and then because he lived in HP Ice no matter what, I wasn't at +1. So if he, excuse me, if he did that and then went for like Dragon Dance, I probably could have. I don't know if Hitmonlee would have been strong enough to kill it off with Bullet Punch afterwards. So I think I could have been swept there because my Marshtomp was already weakened at that point. So yeah. Anyways, I go into Marshtomp. Oh, I guess it wasn't too weakened, but now it's weakened. Okay, then I go into Marshtomp and I'm like, crap, I can't stay in here. Now, this play I don't understand. Like, I get that you want to prevent like my Snorlax from coming in, but like I know he didn't know that I had rest on Marshtomp either. But like if I had rested up, which is what I think he was thinking I was gonna go for, that's why he went Suicune. Now it makes more sense to me. But if he had done that, like I don't know. Okay, so then Suicune's taking more toxic damage. I go back into LT Gray as he makes a very good play and goes for Scald here, which is gonna like damage me and make sure that I don't get a free switch in. And now I'm basically calm minding up because I thought he was gonna switch again, but no, he makes another good play and just goes for another Scald. But like if I had clicked Thunderbolt there, you would have lost your Suicune. But I guess it was already weakened anyway, so maybe I misclicked there. Who knows? Anyways, I lose my Raikou here. It goes down, but he's down to 1% as I just go Noivern, bluffing a Scarf or whatever at this point. And I knock out Suicune with U-turn. Go Spectre. Now here, I was kind of confused why he didn't go Diancie, which made me think that this was Choice Banded. Because Choice Banded was always a 2-hit KO. And where I revealed Toxic, I don't think he thought I had Will-O-Wisp, but like Foul Play would have still done a crap ton if not knocked it out. Maybe he was also Cobra Berry at this point, I'm not sure. But he accidentally misses, and I feel so bad about that miss. Because then it lets me fire off Will-O-Wisp for free. He gets another one as he gets the attack raise, which it kind of evens out the hacks. So I just go for Pursuit, trying to let him know that, hey, you're stuck here with me. Anyways, he goes for another Meteor Mash. He doesn't get the boost again, and I just kill him off with that. So, already looking at this, this is 2 big threats gone, and just 4 more to go. As he goes Zapdos, and I just go back into Marshtomp, sacking this off. I was hoping I could rest up with it, but nope. You became a sack, buddy. Sorry about that. And then he sees that I'm Figgy Berry here. So then he goes Zygarde as I just curse up here. I don't want to click Recycle in case he, I don't know why I didn't click Recycle there, really. But, like, it was just a weird week in general for me. Like, I prepped for this guy so long ago that, like, I don't even remember my prep, really. So yeah, then I click Facade, trying to break that. Hoping he doesn't have Coil here as he just goes for an Outrage. That does a crap ton of items, just trying to curse up, trying to like make that damage go down. Um, then it still is like 36%, and I'm like, oh crap, this is not going good if he gets a crit. But luckily he doesn't get the crit, and I'm just eating up my berry again. As he's confused this time, and now I'm cursing up again. Now, I don't know, he should have never switched here. He should have just kept going for it, in my opinion. But he switches here, allowing me to get my Figgy Berry back. As he goes for Diamond Storm, he gets the boost. And I just Earthquake it off. Now I'm a +3 Snorlax. Basically, he has to hope that Zapdos can kill me at this point, or it's probably GG. So then he goes for Thunderbolt. That doesn't do enough. And then I kill him with Facade. Here, I might have misclicked by clicking Recycle again. But it's whatever. If you got the crit, it was whatever. I mean, I don't know if that killed me or not, but yeah. So then there goes Beedrill. Zygarde comes in. Mm, that's basically game from here unless he crits me, but I don't think a crit would do enough. So yeah, week 6, my first week 6 win, but it was a really good game. I was scared the whole time. Like even talking through this video, I didn't even know what was happening on my side of the field. I knew what everything he was doing, but like I don't know why I brought the team I brought. I don't know why I made some of the plays I made, but like it was just a cluster mess in my brain this week prepping for him. But he had a really solid team, and it really like threw me for a good game. So yeah, it was really a good game. Hope we can battle again. Anyways, that's it from Lukey. Bye.